What's up, everyone? Marc Lobliner, TigerFitness.com. You know, we have a mental illness epidemic going on in America. People are depressed, and I always say, hey, man, get healthy, get your diet right, exercise. That'll put you in a good place. But let's be honest, bro. A lot of people don't want to exercise, and a lot of people really like ultra-processed, highly palatable foods. So what can we bring out in our arsenal of supplementation to help people? People who don't even want to work. Look, man, I guarantee you this. Get up in the morning, go on a jog, go for a bike ride, go lift some weights. You're going to crush it in life. Like, your life is going to be so much better. A lot of people just won't do it. A lot of people just want a quick fix. They just want to take a pill. Maybe we get them to put a little powder in water, right? Maybe we get them to do that, but they don't want to work. But what if we can get something that'll help them with a lot of things mentally, physically, from a health perspective, and then hopefully we convert them to people who lift, people who run, people who take care of their health, people who focus on micronutrient-dense foods, who eat healthy, whole foods, who don't eat ultra-processed garbage. Man, I love data. I love science. And boy, do I love creatine. Before I get into that, be sure to like this video, smash that like button, subscribe to this channel, click on notification bell, and go to TigerFitness.com. I'm going to show you something. This is Creapure Creatine. We'll talk about this in a second. Coupon code MAHA, M-A-H-A, MAHA, gets you 10% off the entire site. But let's take a gander at this study, the efficacy and safety profile of oral creatine monohydrate, an add-on to cognitive behavioral therapy and depression, an 8-week pilot, double-blind, randomized, placebo-controlled, feasible, and exploratory trial in under-resourced area. Well, let's dive into this study, yo. So, it's published in European Neuropsychopharmacology. Neuropsychopharmacology. Man, I've read some big-ass words in my day. But that'd be a big ass word, son. That'd be a really big word. So for individuals struggling with depression, so it investigated whether creatine monohydrate could enhance cognitive behavioral therapy. It will refer to it as CBT for individuals struggling with depression. Given creatine's role in brain energy metabolism, researchers aim to determine if it could provide additional benefits beyond traditional therapy alone. So here is how the study was designed. They wanted to evaluate creatine monohydrate as an add-on therapy to CBT for individuals with depression. Now, this had a decently large sample group, 100 adults diagnosed with moderate to severe depression, PHQ-9 score around 17.6. The groups were creatine plus CBT group. There were 50. They had oral creatine monohydrate, and they did not specify the dosage. I want to know the dosage, and I couldn't find it. So we could find this. Let's just know that they took creatine. We know that if you take it for about 20 days, 5 grams a day, your stores will be full. Then you had placebo plus the CBT group. So they received a placebo instead of creatine. So they had the normal behavioral stuff. One got creatine, one didn't get creatine. So everybody got everything's the same except the creatine. So the primary outcome was a reduction in depression severity measured by patient health questionnaire. It's a questionnaire study, but I mean, how else are you going to measure depression? You can't measure depression in blood work. You got to go by, here's the study. They give you paperwork. Hey, bro, how you feeling? You feeling better? You happy? You sad? Good. So they measured acceptability, which is dropout rates, tolerability, which is side effects, and overall safety. So the key findings: can creatine help with depression? Greater reduction in depression symptoms. Both groups saw a decrease in PHQ-9 scores, but those taking creatine experienced significantly greater improvements. The creatine group's PHQ-9 scores dropped by 5.12 points more than the placebo group. This suggests that creatine enhances the effects of CBT on mood regulation. It's safe and well tolerated. No significant differences in side effects or dropout rates between the groups. And creatine was as safe and tolerable as the placebo, reinforcing its potential as a viable nutritional supplement for mental health. So why would creatine help with depression? Let's go into the mechanisms of action of why it would. So creatine plays a role in ATP production. This improves brain energy metabolism in areas linked to mood regulation. Also, neuroprotection. It may support neurotransmitter functions, particularly in serotonin and dopamine pathways, which are often dysregulated in depression. That's one of the reasons there's depression. Inflammation reduction. Remember, I've said many times inflammation is Satan. Emerging evidence suggests creatine may help reduce neuroinflammation, a potential contributor to depressive symptoms. So what does this suggest? Suggests that creatine monohydrate may be a safe and effective adjunct to traditional therapy for depression. While larger and longer trials are needed, although I think this is a great start, 100 participants, great. The results highlight creatine's potential as a low-cost, accessible supplement to improve mental health outcomes. So if you're already taking creatine, like me, if you're already taking creatine performance and muscle growth, it suggests an added benefit. It'll not only make you more muscular and leaner and perform better and stronger, it'll also help support brain health and mood stabilization. Wow. Wow. So let's talk about which creatine to buy. All right. The studied one, most of the studies are on creatine monohydrate from Germany, from Alzchem, called Creapure. Creapure is the best creatine. It is. And I carry a Creapure creatine. So not only do you get Alzchem, but you also get the knowledge that it's manufactured by me, which is all NSF and all that good stuff. So anyway, check it out. Creapure creatine from MTS Nutrition. This is the bomb diggity. It's affordable. It's at tigerfitness.com. I'm going to give you a coupon code. Coupon code is MAHA, M-A-H-A, MAHA. Gets you 10% off Creapure creatine. Anything else on the site? Anything on the site, including Ambrosia planta, including Hydroglyph, which you're going to see at the end, all that good stuff. But hopefully this video gave you another reason. If you're not taking creatine now, and who should take creatine? What age? Okay, I'm not a doctor, so always consult with your doctor. I got to say that so you don't sue me. Everybody. Children as young as possible, men, women, everybody. People with dementia, people at the age where you risk dementia, people with Alzheimer's, just everybody should take creatine unless you have some weird genetic factor that I've never heard of where you can't take creatine. Everyone should take creatine year round. Don't cycle on, don't cycle off. Take it all the time. There are no negatives. You saw this study. There's no negatives. Everybody take creatine. And if you would do so, take mine, because we're here helping you reach your goals every single day of the week, multiple videos a day, doing our best to educate you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, click on the notification bell, and support us by shopping at tigerfitness.com. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'm Marc Lobliner. That's not a game. Are you currently taking LMNT for your electrolytes? That's great. Electrolytes are very important, especially for athletes. The problem is I think they took it a little too far. 1,000 milligrams of sodium per packet. That's great if you're an endurance athlete running in high temperatures, 100 plus. But if you're not perspiring that much, if you're not doing that much activity, if you're simply exercising, well, normally, it's a lot. You're looking at intake, you take a few packets, 10,000 milligrams of sodium a day. So what I like to do is I like to flavor all my water with electrolytes, because electrolytes are vitally important for you to intake. Now, what do? I take Ambrosia Hydroglyph. So Ambrosia Hydroglyph, available in stick packs as well as bags. Now, it's beyond sodium, potassium, magnesium. It has other things that'll help your body keep muscle and perform better. It has the essential amino acids. It has your branched chain amino acids. It has velocitol, which doubles the power of those amino acids. It even has my HMB. So if you're really training hard, it staves off muscle loss. If you're looking for something well beyond the current electrolyte you're taking, something that won't overdo it, but give you everything needed to perform at your best and be as healthy as possible, Ambrosia Hydroglyph is your choice.